Ho, 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 and Merry almost Christmas. What? Jordan Page from funcheaperfree.com here. Today I'm gonna share with you what we are getting our kids for Christmas, how we budget for it, and most importantly, how we save as much money as possible. Christmas sweaters on, let's do this. Thank you for Rakuten for making this video possible. Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? Christmas is coming. It can be really stressful, but it doesn't have to be. Today, I'm going to share with you my best tips, tricks, and hacks for Christmas shopping. I'm going to show you exactly how we do it for our family of 10. That's right, 8 kids, so I've had lots of practice so that January just hurts a little less. And you have the most meowy Christmas ever. Get it? Meowy. Enough meowing, let's get on with the video. First step is decide what you want Christmas to look like. For our family, we do Christmas one of 2 ways. One way is we gift our family a trip or a big experience for Christmas, and we really go very, very minimal on gifts. The other option is we focus on gifts, but we still set parameters and budgets for those gifts. Let me run through both scenarios and explain to you how we do it. Last year, instead of buying things, we decided instead to book a trip. That was absolutely magical. Now, when we did that, we did decide to still give our kids 3 things in addition to the trip. They were pretty small. Santa gave them 1 thing. Last year, everybody got a push scooter, like one of those Razor scooters, which was actually really fun because we folded them up and put them in our suitcase and actually took them with us on our trip, which was awesome. And then everybody got a set of books from us, and then they all got a 3rd thing that they needed. That just wasn't huge. And then of course they get presents from both sets of grandparents and the cousin exchange and aunts and uncles and everybody. In addition to giving our kids like 3 gifts, we also usually do 1 family gift every year. So we said, okay, time for the family gift. And we had them go on a treasure hunt with clues around our house. And it ended with Bubba at the front door wearing a flower lei, holding a big sign that said, going to Hawaii, with the song Mele Kalikimaka playing in the background, and the kids flipped out. They were so excited. And we ended up leaving a few days after Christmas and being there over New Year's, and it was just absolutely magical. This year, we have decided not to go on a trip because we are actually hosting family over Christmas. So this year, we are going with door number 2, which is the traditional gift route. So let's talk about that for a minute. There are 1,000,005 ways to do it. Some people set a budget per child. Some people set a number of gifts. Some people don't set any limits at all. They just buy their kids what they need. You really just gotta decide what works best for your family. Hold on, drink break. It's hot. It is hot in this sweater. Definitely not sweater weather yet. That's okay, we're doing this. In our family, we actually have decided to go with a number of gifts method. What we do is 3 main gifts. Kind of the same method as when we go on vacation. It's just that when we choose a vacation as our gift, the 3 gifts are much, much, much smaller. The 3 gifts are Santa brings them 1, and it's never the biggest one. And the budget for that gift is determined by age. And then we usually have 1 more gift that is kind of smaller or just more of a need, if you will. And then along with those gifts, we do get them other small things, a soccer ball to play with in the backyard, a set of pajamas, like a new set of body wash for the shower. Now, to a lot of you listening, you're probably like, wow, 3 gifts, that does not sound like a lot. And guess what? The first year we tried it, I thought so too. The reality is, it adds up because those aren't the only gifts they get. It really ends up feeling a lot more substantial than you think. The second step is to start early, but I don't mean start shopping early. I mean start keeping a list early. I have a list on my phone. Use whatever digital form you want, but keep it in your phone with you all the time. And I just have a running list. Anytime my kids are at the store and ask for something, or they see a commercial and they want something, I notice that my husband runs out of something or needs something, or I see something in a store that I think would be really cool that my mom would love, write it down. One year I started shopping really, really early. I started shopping in the summer for Christmas. I ended up with all these gifts that I didn't even remember I had, or I bought them and then 5 months later I felt like my kids really wanted or needed something completely different. So I do not start shopping early, but I do keep a list very early. You might have seen in my previous video that another great method for doing this is to go Christmas list shopping. This year, our kids made a physical Christmas list and they numbered them in order of importance, and we just keep them safe in an envelope. Start your lists early and keep them close by. So now you've decided how you want to do Christmas, you've got your lists, now's the time to go shopping and to get the best deals possible to stretch that budget. The number one tip, and it's what I've been talking about for years, is to use Rakuten when you shop. Whether you're going on a trip, whether you're buying presents, whether you're buying even stuff for your Christmas dinner or decorations, use Rakuten. A lot of you probably already know what Rakuten is, but for those who don't, it is the largest cashback website. They partner with over 3,500 stores and brands: Macy's, Walmart, Ulta Beauty, Target, Kohl's, even Groupon. And what happens is when you shop at all of your favorite stores like you would anyway, you shop through Rakuten and you get cash back every time you shop. It's completely free. They get a kickback from the brand and they split that kickback with you. So you shop like you always do, but you get cash back for it. I then take that cash back, which they pay out in the form of a big fat check every quarter, and we will even use that cashback money to go toward Christmas shopping. It's amazing. The other thing I love is I actually shop directly through the Rakuten app and website because they have all these exclusive deals and coupons that make it really, really, really easy to find the best deal on something. You shop through there and then you get cash back on top of it. It's bananas. And I also use it when I'm booking hotels or travel. So even if it's traveling for the holidays, you're doing a trip for Christmas, just do it all through Rakuten. You'll get the best deal and you'll get cash back, which you can then use toward other things. It really is amazing. I have earned thousands of dollars over the years I've been using Rakuten. Okay, and are you ready for the best part? I have a link in my description. If you go to it and click on it and sign up for Rakuten, you will get a $40 sign-up bonus. 40. It's awesome. This time of year is when you are going to get the best deals on everything you need. They don't call it Black Friday and Cyber Monday for nothing. So keep your list, make it early, but then this right now is the week to shop. Okay, now here's the important thing is as you're shopping, be sure to track your budget. There are obviously many ways to do that. We actually have gift envelope printables on my website. I will link to those below. You get one envelope per person in your family. You describe the budget, you make a list of what you need, and then you keep track of all of their receipts and spending in the envelope. Really easy to do it that way. And if any of you have my budget planner, I highly recommend using this. We have an entire holiday and gift tracker section, the special occasions and gift trackers. Then we also have holidays and event trackers right here next to a huge note page. This is really easy because it keeps it all in one place and my kids do not look in here because it's very boring. Or you can obviously just keep tracking your phone, but that is the most important part, is that budget can really creep up on you, especially with stockings. I'm not kidding you guys. A stocking is not an excuse to just keep throwing more and more gifts on your kids. Set a budget for your stocking and don't go crazy. So be sure to track the budget as you go so you don't go overboard. Okay, and now for the moment you've all been waiting for, let me show you our budgets and what we're getting our kids for Christmas in this really boring form on the spreadsheet that we keep on my phone and Bubba and I share. And then I will show you some of the actual gifts here in a second. As you can see, here's the 3 main gifts, and the budget for that depends on age. So for Hutch, it's about $300, though we did go over, so we are making adjustments down here in the small gifts to make up for that. We'll probably just pull one of these articles of clothing and keep them for his birthday, but we haven't fully decided yet. And then you'll see that our stocking budget is $50, but I don't normally go stocking shopping until like right before Christmas. That will come in time. So for Priya, same $300 for her main 3 gifts, smaller gifts $150, and then stocking. Let's keep going. Okay, so here's Bex, very similar. We are $9 over on his, so I will make up for that in his stocking. So I will adjust that when the time comes. Here's Davy, hers is $250. Oops, that is spelled wrong. That's supposed to say tie-dye. And then small gifts is $100. stocking is $50, Maury. And you guys can pause this and read it a little better if you want to. And listen, the most important thing about this is please understand that everybody's budget is different, right? Like maybe my budget is huge compared to yours, or maybe it's tiny compared to yours. The most important thing is just make sure you have a budget and literally and actually track it and actually abide by it. So when we go over budget, we will take it away from somewhere else. That's why I wait till the very end. I rarely actually spend $50 on stockings because a lot of times that money was spent on other things. So their stockings are smaller and that's fine. Here's Joss, and their stockings are smaller, of course. And actually I doubt we'll even spend 40, but that's just the budget that we've allotted just in case. And then Dev. Okay. We are about to go hide some of these toys, but I just wanted to show really quickly that this year, the special man in the red, Santa, is going to bring Lego sets this year. I've been collecting them. Like this was a $60 set I got for $30 on early Black Friday from Walmart. This one was from Costco. Okay, and then I also wanted to give an example of smaller gifts are things that maybe they need. So for example, none of our kids have headphones, which makes traveling or listening to individual tablets or whatever in the car a challenge. So Bubba's been kind of collecting some headphones. Here's another one. It's kind of wrapped up, but this was a little game that went on clearance at Walmart, $7 or something. And so I thought this would be really fun for my little girls. Also, these are just some little stocking stuffers. These are little invisible pens that they were asking for. They're kind of fun. Here are some of the main gifts we're getting our kids. We have a hoverboard for Priya and one for Davy. Black Friday at Walmart. So we got a Strider bike each for Joss and Deb. Again, this here is going to be Mac's gift from this special man in our lives. You know who I'm talking about. Here is one of Beck's small gifts. He loves cooking, so I got him the America's Test Kitchen book. This was $7 off of, was it Walmart or Amazon? I can't remember. And then our little girls, all they want in the world are fake nails. So on Amazon, I got them like 300 fake nail sets and they're all different. This will be one of the small gifts for the girls. All right, so what do you give the person who doesn't need anything? Bubba and I ask ourselves that every year as we're looking for gifts for each other and then also just for our own parents and everything. And so this year, Bubba and I decided to invest in something that we can enjoy together that makes our life easier. And one of the biggest pain points we have is our garage. We moved in almost a year ago. We threw everything in our garage, and as a result, our garage is a complete disaster. So this year for Christmas, we are giving ourselves the gift of having an organizing team come organize our garage. This is Tracy. She's not only a dear friend, but she also runs an amazing organizing business. We got on the books with Tracy months ago and hired her team to come out and help us with our garage. It is the perfect thing for us. Like, I don't need any more stuff. I don't need any more cookbooks. I don't need any more jewelry, but I do need something that will give me more time with my family and less stress, and that's exactly what we are doing for ourselves this year.
The perfect gift.
It is, it is. I am speechless. You guys. Oh my gosh, I could cry. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Open the batteries. Oh, you can actually see. Can we never do presents for each other again and always just organize something in our house? There you go. That is what we do for Christmas. Thanks again to Rakuten for sponsoring this video. Be sure to click my link below and make a qualifying purchase to get your $40 welcome bonus. All right, you guys, I have some shopping to do, so I'm gonna let you go. Also, it is not Christmas time yet, and this sweater's way too hot, so I'm gonna let you go. Melekalikimaka, bye! On the land where palm trees sway.